Diane in Denmark here, rah, rah, rah. It is Thursday, or Little Fridays we like to call it here in Denmark. I'm just back from Edinburgh. I came back from Edinburgh last night. For those of you who have been following me for a long time, you know I'm from Edinburgh in Scotland, but I've lived in Denmark for 20 years, and before that I was working in Luxembourg for 10 years, so I haven't actually lived in Edinburgh since I was the age of 21, and I'm now 52, so I've lived more away from Scotland than actually lived in Scotland. But anyway, I had a lovely time with my family. Let me just put down my pom-poms. And we really packed in a lot. I was there for 3 days, but you know, my mum's 84, but so we really had lots of fun, and took my auntie out for lunch, and went round to see one of our old neighbours, and also had dinner with my brother and his wife, so my grandchildren. So we had a fun time. Anyway, this morning I'm just taking it slow and steady. I'm feeling a wee bit tired this morning, but anyway, I am dressed to shoes as normal. And I'm heading down from a skinny dip with Vibeke. The weather has really changed here the past week. Also in Edinburgh, I felt it. We're getting that kind of chill in the morning. It's really damp. And the flowers, I mean, this is the last of our hydrangea, hortensia. You can see the colour is changing on them. Anyway, it's all good. And I'm kind of cosy this morning. This is one of the sweaters that I got the clothes swap. Remember, I made the clothes swap video. You probably saw that the other day. So I'm feeling nice and cosy. So anyway, let's get started. I'm going to be doing a few things in the kitchen. Just no more than 15 minutes, because as I say, I've got my swimming bag and my launch pad. I'm ready to go. And I've got something fun to show you from Edinburgh. But anyway, let's go on with, I'm going to do a quick declutter in one of the things here. Just hold on. Hold on, let me just take off my jangly bracelet so I'm not making a noise. I made a video in here the other day, and I've already posted it, and I told you about what I'm going to be working on in the kitchen this week. I don't spend 15 minutes in the kitchen every day. What I do is I spend, like, you know, if I'm waiting for the kettle to boil when I'm making a cup of tea, I can clean off the fronts of the cabinets. If I'm waiting for the soup to cook in the evening, I can clean off the skirting board. So you don't need to be spending like 50 minutes. Remember, we've talked about this before, the kind of magic minutes. Just while you're waiting for something else to happen, you know, just a few minutes here and there. And I showed you I was going to be working on a couple of things in here, washing the cover, the new cover that I made on the bench here. But anyway, today I'm just doing a quick declutter in one of our drawers. And you saw the other kitchen drawers the other day. This is, let's see, it's always a problem trying to film stuff here, but you know what, I'm not a professional YouTuber. Down here I've got stuff, there we are, now you can see me. This is stuff that we use, some of it on a daily basis, and I was thinking I need to move some stuff. This is something that I packed from my suitcase last night. These are spare rings for the Instant Pot that I got. I had them sent to Mum because it was cheaper than buying them here. And when I took them out of my suitcase last night, I put them immediately here. And I need to throw away the old one from the Instant Pot and put in a new one. I got two, so I can use like one for when I'm doing, you know, things that I've got like a tomatoey sauce that get a bit red, and the other one is blue. So those are going to go into my Instant Pot. And also in here I've got things like soup, various bowls. But last night my daughter asked for a hot water bottle. As I said, we're now kind of changing seasons. And I've thought about it. I've got 3 hot water bottles in here. Do you remember? The one that she got last night was the one with the Scottish cover, the Scottish flag, you know, the salt tag. Do you remember that? Also a clothes swap item. I don't need to have all 3 of them in here. What I'm thinking here is I'm going to move these to a different space, to a different drawer, because they're just, you know, we often use one hot water bottle, but not 3 at a time. So even though I normally keep like with like, all those things together, it makes sense here just to have the one water bottle that we're using quite often, and the other 2 can go over there, which I don't access often. So those are going to be moved. I'll put those there because I'll do a I pick up and put away once I'm finished filming this video. Remember, if you're doing any decluttering, make sure that you just work on one area and clean up after the 15 minutes. Don't do that thing where you take everything out, because you know how that ends. You know, three days later you're lying underneath all the rubbish. Right, now here I've got little bowls. Those can stay, those can actually go. And also this one, I've got a set of ramekins that I use sometimes for entertaining, but I've got those somewhere else, so that one can be put away. So I'll just put these over here. And then I've got my mortar and pestle in here, that can stay. And then these small bowls, we actually use those a lot, so those get to stay. These glass ones from IKEA, I used to use them, you know, you can use them for snacks, and also you can put tea lights in them, but we hardly ever use these ones, so I think these can be a giveaway item. So those are a giveaway. I'm going to put giveaway on one side and put away on the other side. And usually I would have a bag set up, so I don't need to, you know, if you're doing a big project, make sure you've got a bag for giveaway, a bag for put away, and then anything else which is going in the recycling. Right, what else have we got in here? Egg slicer for making egg mayonnaise. We use that a lot. The lemon squeezer, actually that can go over there as well. We don't often use lemon squeezer. Should I hold on to it? No, I'll hold on to it just now, but that can go somewhere else. It's not been used on a daily basis. Right, this I need to check with my daughter, because this is something that she had. And you know, it's one of those things that you kind of buy and think, oh yeah, it looks great, and I'm not sure she wants to hold on to this, so I'll check with her, and if not, that will be a giveaway item. Or maybe go to the next clothes swap. You know, at the clothes swap we swap everything. Right, and also in here, I have things which I'm using on a daily basis, or almost daily basis. This is my little steamer basket that I either use in my Instant Pot or just in a normal pot. This is one that I got from IKEA. And this is my little steamer basket for the rice cooker, but I think I'll just put that straight in the rice cooker. So that's also a put away. And then also in here I've got my kitchen scales, just basic IKEA ones. And also I've got another Instant Pot accessory, which is the wee trivet. That's the one that comes with Instant Pot. I think I'll actually just keep that in the Instant Pot as well. It makes more sense to have it there. And then I have various measuring cups and jugs. I use all of those. This is the measuring cup for the rice cooker. You know, I love my rice cooker. Right, and then I've got these serving dishes from IKEA. I use those a lot, and they're good for putting small things in. So those get to stay. And then in here, now this is a jar. Hold on, I'll show you a wee close up. It's all, you know, string and stuff, but this is taking up too much space, and I'm sure these tie things, you know, for tie, I'm not going to hang on to those because I've got other ones. So I think what I'll do is I'll just hold on to some of the, gosh, when was the last time I used cocktail sticks? You know, we're not living in the 1970s and doing cheese and pineapple and pickled onion on sticks. I think I'll hang on to a couple of them, and I've got space up here where I keep my, you know, scissors and tin opener, stuff like that. But I think the rest of it can go, and then I will wash out the jar, and the jar will be a giveaway item. Because I'll also remember, sometimes you kind of hold on to all these jars and containers. Well, once you get something decluttered, you know, you can let the containers and boxes go as well. So that's also probably a giveaway item. Right, and then what we've got left in here, and once I'm finished here, I'll also give a quick vacuum, you know, we hoover out to get all the crumbs and whatever. I've got these little bowls, and these ones we actually fill up for Tweet and Sparky, the lovebirds that you can always hear in the background. We fill them up. They like to have like little bits of carrot, Broccoli is one of their favourites. Spinach, they go mad for spinach. So I'll keep those ones. But I've got all these other glass ones, which we did have. I'm not even sure why we kept it, because they're not Snaps glasses. They're not for drinking Danish aquavit. So, and I think I'm going to let these go. So those are also giveaway items. Let me see. I've got 2, 4, 6, 8 of those. So that's a nice little set for something. Right. Okay. So that's that drawer done here. I've got a lot of space left, and as I said, I'm going to give it a good vacuum and a quick wipe out. And then I've got, hold on, let's come up again. Going up. I've got stuff for put away. These items are put away. There. All these are put away items. And these ones, these ones are a giveaway. Woo, go me. How long did that take? That didn't even take 5 minutes. Right, just hold on. Okay, I'll just keep you 1 more minute. I brought back some books for me, with me from Edinburgh. This is one that I gave to Mum and Dad, and Mum is decluttering her books. Go Mum. So I said I would take this one. All Mum's other cookery books are going to charity shop. And these ones, I can't show you the front of this one because it's got my name and home address on it. But these books, I'll just show you inside. Can you see that? These are books from my great-granddad on my mum's side. And my great-granddad was a master baker. And these are his recipes. I don't know if you can read it. My kids find it really difficult to read this handwriting. Oh, there we are, Danish pastry, look at that. He was a baker, and I used to love reading these books when I was small. And Mum said I could take them now. There we are, look at that. And the only problem, don't ask me to make these recipes, the only problem about these recipes is it'll be like quantities for, 120 cakes or biscuits. So, it's like 10 kilos of flour and 2 kilos of sugar. But the funny thing is, with all the cakes and biscuits, it's always like white icing or pink icing. In Scotland, we love icing on the top of stuff. But anyway, I'm going to have a good reread of those. And the other thing I was going to tell you, which is also kind of kitchen related, do you remember I went to Sweden with my besties, Vibeke and Helena, and we were in that really nice tea shop. I'll put the link to the video up there. And I bought, it was called a EuroScrubby. It was like a scrubbing thing for cleaning the kitchen. Now, you know me, I hate, and I'm not doing any affiliate links. I hate when you see a product and, oh, this is going to be so fantastic. And I didn't see any adverts for this product. It's just a little kind of scratchy rag. And I saw it in the tea shop and I thought, oh, that looks interesting, I'll take it. I can't remember what it cost. It was probably, I think it was 30 Swedish crowns. If you don't know what the exchange rate is, just go into Google, what is 30 Swedish crowns in, euros or US dollars. And I tried it out, wasn't expecting much. You know what, it's been really, really good. So, when I was in Edinburgh, I got these, and I ordered them and had them sent to Mum because I couldn't get them here. And this is the same thing. And listen, please don't go buy anything. But I really like these, and I've already taken, I've got a pack of 4 so I can kind of use them for different places. And I've taken one up to the bathroom, to use in the bathroom, and I'll tell you how I get on with it. But sometimes, you get a little cleaning product like, the Flylady purple rag thing. I've never bought another rag since I used that one. And this one, you don't need any chemicals or stuff. It's just a little scratchy rag, but it doesn't leave any scratches. But anyway, more on that in another video because I need to get going, get on my bike, get off my bahookie and get down for my skinny dip. So it's going to, the weather's really changing now, and there aren't so many people down skinny dipping, of course, because we're now getting into the real autumn-winter season. But anyway, I shall see you, I'll maybe make a video tomorrow, we shall see. But anyway, all I've got left to say is live long and prosper. May the Danish sugar be with you. And if it is kind of not great weather, do the same as we do in Denmark with all the candles. And I shall see you very soon. Okay, bye for now.